When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's... And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock, he can catch the ball, he can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a tight end down the gut. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will take the field for the first time. Offense getting set for first down. To the ground with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. The spin, still on his feet. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires it down the seam. And he's got it at the 25. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him, and basically
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air, it's Gibbs. Finds the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
They keep attacking through the air. Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Floating away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Clemson. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Winston. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Iowa.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Tootin. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Iowa City as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Winston. Quickly complete. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tootin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. off play action. Fires to the big fella. The Hawkeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going back to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tootin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Winston. It's complete to the left. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They'll go hurry up here. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Uncorks it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah,
He lets it fly. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Now on the counter. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. The hand to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. To the air, it's Winston.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa! They take the lead here in overtime.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.